What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to episode 41 of our NASCAR 21 career mode featuring Shonic McShy Guy. Sitting in 34th in the standings right now. As you know, we held out for the Daytona 500. Um, we wanted a better car, better team, and we didn't get it. So we held out, hoping that maybe another team would step forward and be like, "Hey, we want you because we're running part time or something," but that didn't happen. Um, so we will see what happens later on down the season. Our end goal, obviously, is to get in a better car. Um, Not necessarily a guarantee, but we got Phoenix coming up next, and that's a race we've run before. So, um, hopefully, I think we won twice there. I think we won both times last season. We won the first time during the season, and then we came out and won technically the championship race, but it didn't count as a championship because we weren't in the four. Stole the win away from Denny Hamlin, but he got the ultimate win there. So I'm gonna wait and see what we can do here. Still in the 37. So we're gonna hop right on into it here.
Welcome to Phoenix Raceway, where we finish up the West Coast swing. I'm Alex Hayden, and this track, with its removal of grass back in 2011 and reconfigured start-finish line in 2018, has gone.
Joey Logano, the 2020 winner. I guess technically we're in the 2022 season. Supposed to get an update soon, an X and S upgrade, all of that kind of stuff, which I'm hoping I can just upgrade from my system directly rather than have to try to download or buy another one. I'm gonna go a little bit more loose on this one. It looks like we're in the Scott car today, which is pretty cool. I don't think we got to run this one last year, just because we didn't have all the DLC when we started doing this series, so we'll have to wait and see.
Alex Hayden here to bring you qualifying at Phoenix Raceway. This oddly shaped 1 mile
Gonna
track
jump right into qualifying here. It's been a minute since I've been able to pick it up again and do some recording. I think it's been 2 weeks or so. I have been doing live streams in between. I've been doing BA2K live streams, kind of in the sense that, like, I'm the broadcaster for the Memphis Grizzlies, who are my favorite team, and I get to go on and do all of that kind of stuff. So here we go. 2-lap qualifying. Took that one way too wide. Lap 1 might be a little slow. See if we can pick up the pace here in lap 2. 27, pretty much a 28 second. Lap 1, hit the wall there, and now we're out wide again, so I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. Might be in the back half here. This is a pretty good looking car. I like it. Whoops. Let's not hit the wall while admiring her beautiful 37 machine. Oh, look at that. Staying off the wall right there, too. We're looking pretty good. Let's see. 9th. Nice. Okay, I thought it was pretty bad, but we're actually qualifying top 10, which is Phoenix is a really good racetrack for us, which is surprising because I used to hate running it in all of the old games, and by old games I mean like the old NASCAR Heat 5 games and all that kind of stuff. So the NASCAR Heat series. Don't get me wrong, there's benefits to both games. I just like this game better. I'm one of the few, so I like the handling is a little bit different, and I like the graphics and everything way better. And I like the fact that, like, I think it's a little bit more like the old U-Technics games, which I really loved the U-Technics games. When you got damage on your car, your damage was going to be there. If it messes up your aerodynamics, you know, it's going to mess up your aerodynamics. But let's get into it. Going to try to get win number 1 on the season. I think last year we finished with, what, 2? If I had to guess, I'd have to go back and look. It's been that long. It was either 2 or 3. I think if we did win the final race of the season at Phoenix, it would have been 3. So I just locked up the brakes there a little bit. Let's see if we can get around Logano and Larson while they're fighting side by side. They're all running a little bit careful, but with the car I have, I would rather get out to the front quicker. And I know I can run some guys down doing this, cutting that little dog leg there. So Keselowski, who I think is in the lead right now. I didn't check the standings really well. I just kind of clicked on it to see where we were at before we started, or when we started. I can't even remember that at this point. But I think Keselowski's in the championship points lead, which is really disappointing because I picked him last year to win the championship, and he ended up in like getting bounced in the second round, I think. So we're 0 for 1 on championship predictions. This year in real life, I said it would be Blaney's, but people are struggling with these new cars. Ross Chastain's taking full advantage. He's going to be, a contender. Get off of my bumper. Ross Chastain's going to be a contender, but I'm not sure if he's going to win the championship. He's a little young, little inexperienced for that. He's going to get into the playoffs, I think, and get the butterflies. Maybe nerve out a little bit, be a little nervous, and kind of mess things up. Second round, third round, maybe. Round of 8. There's a guy on Facebook that does like part of a NASCAR Heat 5 community page, and he does like Winston Cup style points for everyone, and I haven't looked recently, but I think Chase Elliott, if we went by old school Winston Cup points, Chase Elliott would be in the lead. Getting right around Truex. See, this is what I'm talking about here. We can fly around here. We are quick. Quick. Can we go 2 for 2 at Phoenix? Ultimately, I just want a better car at the end of the season. I'm really just kind of in it this season just to kind of rush what we got going here and try to get this season over with as quick as possible. Running way out wide. Might scrape. Yep, scraping the wall. I hope I don't have a tire down. That's what ruined our race at Vegas. We could have, I believe, had a top 10 or close to a win or something, and scraping the wall and blowing a tire ended our race early. So I'll be able to tell if a tire's going down pretty quick here. See, now that we're in the lead, I can run my own pace because it's early. And then we'll push the car a little bit harder when the race is on the line. I'm going to keep cutting this dog leg a little bit just because the CPU doesn't take it. So it's a nice way for a car like mine or a late race where I might start getting run down. It's good use of it to get some space in between me and the guys behind me to start. So and I saw on the Motorsport Games their calendar plan that they had was mid-year 2023 the new game will come out. And look at that, we're already coming across some lap cars. I don't know if you guys could see that with how grainy this footage is once it gets downloaded and put on YouTube off of Twitch. Shoot, it's hard to see. NASCAR comes out a little bit better because the car is all but stationary on your screen, but everything else is moving around it. Some other games are not near as good. Is that David Reagan? I don't want to mess with David Reagan. Why is it every 5 laps I run into a Rick Ware racing car? Like, you got to be kidding me. Here comes Reagan. I'm going to try to go way low because he tends to come down on top of me here. Go right around him, and now we got Joey Gase and Timmy Hill. If I had to pick one, I'd pick Timmy Hill. Although Joey Gase, I think, is a really good road course driver. Or was that Garrett Smithley that ended up winning the Chicago iRacing event? I have to go back and look. Locking down the tires a little bit. And see, now we're just kind of gapping the leaders. I'm hoping this will be a smooth finish here. It's races like this where, like, I'm already out in the lead. I haven't had to fight at all. Don't need a caution, so I'm kind of hoping it stays that way. Who was that? The 77 Haley. Cody Ware. Coming up on Anthony Alfredo. Yeah, look at the front of that car. Scott's. It's a good looking car with the yellow numbers. You don't see a whole lot of cars like this. We got a big string of cars down there, so I might have to wait till the dog leg here again to come around and try to pass all of them, because we got Quinn Houff, Corey LaJoy, I see Ty Dillon up there. Who else is there? I don't know. I think that's Ty Dillon. He's in that like black, white, and red Toyota 96, I think. The one that Gaunt Brothers is always running. Who are you? Oh, two more Rick Ware cars. I've always liked this one next to me here, the 50. What's that, the 52? I think that's one of Balicki's schemes. That's a good one. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Tires locked up there. I thought I was going to go straight into the wall. We're lapping the whole field right now. We might have time to make like a pit stop for tires or something if we start losing one. And I figured I'd just drive from a different camera angle. The Pit Boss 10. That's a gorgeous car. I ordered a diecast and it got canceled. And then when I went back to look at the website that I ordered it from, it was still available. And I was like, why? It makes no sense. I put an order of like 4 cars in, and they canceled like 3 of the 4 in that order, and they were still available when I went back to look. Makes no sense. Let's get around the 99 here. We've got the 99, the 42. Future teammates at Trackhouse there. Threading the needle. We got Michael McDowell. This is kind of fun. We get to check out some of the paint schemes we honestly may not get to see because of where we run on track. There's the guaranteed rate 6. Smooth and steady. 27 laps to go, and we go 2 for 2 in Phoenix. The 43, I was kind of hoping to take that car this past year. They just didn't offer me a contract. Let's take that high line around Bubba Wallace. Yeah, I'm hoping this year I can get a better one. Maybe it's a glitch that was in this file specifically. I don't know, but we'll see. Because this file has been open, I don't know, around the same time that all of the big updates came out. So I've had a career mode open since the minute we got to race career mode races with without the game crashing. So Kyle Busch. Out my way. Give you a little love tap. Another big line of them here. Almost at the wall right there. Joey Gase, Timmy Hill. We're coming back around to the guys that we've lapped once already. I want to pass these guys on the bottom. I don't want to pass these guys on the top because they race a little stupid sometimes. What's up, Brad? Brad Keselowski. There's our teammate, Ricky Stenhouse. Oh, oh, oh. Almost cleaned ourselves out by running back into Brad. That's okay. Whoopsie. Sorry. What's up, teammate? Bye, teammate. You slow. He's running a top 20 today. That's actually not bad at all. That'd be cool if both JTG cars could make the playoffs. We're going to hop up to like 4th in the standings after this win, when legitimately we should be down. Even with the 40 points, we should be down at like less than optimal. Once I get in a better car, I think the focus becomes consistency and playoffs every year. We missed the playoffs once. That's not good. Harvick did not retire after this season. I thought he would, because almost every career mode I've started before this one that we've been running in for YouTube, it's either been Harvick or Newman, or Harvick and Newman. And a lot of times Ryan Vargas will get a look. I have not seen Haley Deegan yet. I've seen Michael Annette, and I've seen Ryan Vargas. But not anybody else, really. One other guy, but I can't remember who he is. Zane Smith, maybe? I don't know. Kind of hoping they add the Xfinity Series next game, because I think that'd be cool to start in the Xfinity Series and have to work your way up. And then maybe they would add trucks in the next season, but I don't know. Hoping for at least the Xfinity Series. Did see some images online that had AJ Allmendinger and Daniel Hemrick getting their photos taken for the new game, but that also could just mean they're figuring out a way to rotate the 3 drivers in the 16 in the game. But I don't know. Sneak our way around here. Hello, Quinn Half. Goodbye. Corey LaJoy. Fancy seeing you here. Y'all really like going low when that's my line. Get out of the way. I'm the leader. I would love to lap Denny Hamlin. I did not even see William Byron all the way up here. We are now passing Ryan Blaney, who's having a 6th place day. Not bad. The only thing I don't want to see is Brad Keselowski's car, the 6th car in the new game, running all the way at the back all the time. That's what I don't want to see. Only because like I do think he's a good driver, and maybe have him run better at the super speedways, but nowhere else. I don't care. I also want to see the Clash at the Coliseum get added into career mode. I want the Clash to come back. The duels, the Clash. I guess it was the duels that everybody had, but I want to see the duels and the Clash come back. We can run the duels in the Clash and then be able to qualify really, really well. I think Joey Logano moved up into 2nd. Joey Logano's had a couple of really good races strung together here. And we're lapping Denny Hamlin. That would be cool if, like, you get lapped by the leader, you have 10 points taken off of your final score. But it can only happen once. I don't know. No, it wouldn't actually, now that I think about it. That would suck. You got a guy who's sitting in, like, 30th, has enough to get 10 points out of it, and he gets lapped by the leader. That would not That would. Oh, please don't blow a tire off of that. I couldn't get my car to turn. Please don't blow a tire. We're. Oh no. I'm definitely tight. I don't know if that means I've blown a tire yet, or if I'm rubbing, or if I'm just tight. Let's run from here for a little while. I miss burnouts too. Let us celebrate. Let us do a burnout if we win a race. Daniel Suarez. I don't think we've ever had a pole in our career before either. I don't think we've ever had a pole position. Part of me wonders if it's possible. I don't think I have ever gotten the pole before. Maybe I have. I'd have to go back and watch all the episodes, which quite frankly I haven't. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I don't like listening to myself after the recording's done. Bubba Wallace. 2311 was warming up to me at the end of the season. I wonder how they feel about me now. I can't wait to see the reputation breakdown because I do want to get out of this 37 car. There was at a time last season where I was kind of like, if I come back to to JTG, it'll be to drive the 47 because Stenhouse retired. Well, he's not retired, and the 47 is still being driven by him, which only left me with the 37. So that's out the window. Little fast, little fast, little fast, little fast. Crap, that might do it. We have lapped everyone, so I think I could get away with just like going into the pits and throwing some right side tires on and nothing else, but that would be what it would have to be. Let's go ahead and try to set that up now. None. No fuel. 2 right tires, and keep the track bar the same. There we go. So if my tire goes down, I think we'd have enough time to get into the pits, get out of the pits, and throw 2 right side tires on it before anybody lapped me. Because they're still running 30-second laps. And even if they did lap me, I'd still probably get a top 10. I'm kind of flying right now. I'm having to slow way down because the car is tight. 7 laps to go. And honestly, this is probably the cleanest race we've ever run in our career. Coming up on Brad, sitting in 17th. Maybe he'll do it this year. We haven't picked a championship suitor this year for this year, so we're gonna go. JGR is going back to back, and Kyle Busch is gonna take home the championship this year. Obviously, I would love to, but I don't think in this car we will. And my focus right now is to just get a better ride. So I'm really not one to care. What's up, Cheddar? Is Cheddar? Tyler Reddick the cheese? Uh-oh. 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 Stay away, Reddick. I don't want to wreck with 5 to go. Everybody else is a lap down, but I don't want to have to try to shoot out with Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and Ryan Blaney. Alex Bowman. I feel like when I get close to somebody, I just say their name. Can I slow down Bowman and like help my teammate? Let me just slow him down. Will Stenhouse go for it? Will Stenhouse take it? Can I just... Stenhouse is staying on my butt. Why? He really wanted to get behind Bowman, I guess. I guess he's stuck to him. They're on a string. Maybe they agreed to help each other. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm leaving. On a jet plane. I'm not going to sing the rest of that. I don't want to get copyright strikes. Big yawn. Ugh. Tired. Long days at work. And then you come home and boot up the game expecting a competitive race. And yeah, you do get a win. But it's kind of a snooze fest. I feel like this is one of those races where like all the NASCAR fans would turn it off being like, it's kind of like, oh no. No, not Harvick. No! We're not pitting. Oh, this could go very poorly. But, okay, it's not going to. Never mind. Everybody's lined up the way they're supposed to be. What is this? Is that the pace car? Please no one crash into him. Can we just get this race over? No! Uh-oh. Cancel the pit. This better not ruin the race. Like, it's allowing guys to get back on lead lap. He better not be out there again. Okay, he's not. Dang, I never thought the pace car would cause a late race caution. Final lap around Phoenix International Raceway. And we will go 2 for 2 on the early season Phoenix race. I have to check about the late season one, the championship race, but we'll see. And see, that's where I'm confident. If we can get into that Final Four, we can take home a win at Phoenix. But we just have to make that Final Four, and I don't think we do in the cars that we have. But over 2 years, we've gotten them at least 3, maybe 4 wins. How does that not warrant a better contract? Come on. And I'm on my side. I just saw that. Oh, man, that's rough. And see, now we're standing in 5th. We're a little bit closer. We're going to be off on points a little bit. But Austin Dillon is having 2 heck of a starts to a season. He is fast. No contract offers. Let's check the reputation. RPM really likes me, and so does Richard Childress. I will go to RPM if I need to. Trackhouse. What did our contract sign on for? Did we sign a 1-year deal or a 2-year deal? I think it's only a 1-year deal, so I might sign a 2-year deal with someone else. Trackhouse is up there. Stuart Haas would be interesting. They might be looking for a replacement for the 4 car. Because you have to think, Kevin Harvick has got to be getting close to retirement. Colleague racing would be interesting. Stay with the Chevy camp. Be interesting, but would not exactly be the biggest step up from what we already have. If we keep going down the list here, Hendrick has popped out of nowhere. Okay. Are they looking to move on from someone else? This is kind of like... These are all high reputation guys. Hendrick has popped out of nowhere. Stuart Haas is up to 40 now. They've kind of been slowly growing. 2311, MBM, Chip Ganassi. Joe Gibbs is down at 15. Those guys really just don't like me. Team Penske really doesn't like me. Roush Fenway really doesn't like me. None of the Ford camps like me, except for Stuart Haas. Dang. Well, that sucks because I was kind of hoping to go to a Ford or Toyota this season. And the only teams that really want me, one Ford team in Stuart Haas. There is no Toyota team that's really about me. Like, at all. The closest one is 2311, and they're sitting at 20%. And that's just probably because I haven't gotten involved with Bubba Wallace much on the track. But we'll see. So we have Atlanta coming up next, and then the dirt race where we get to run the Bush's Beans car, which is my favorite Ryan Priest car. But until that time, we'll see you in the next episode.